So today I am in Cape Naturaliste and I'm here to do the Cape to Cape track. Now it's not quite the Cape to Cape track that I was going to be doing, so the plan was to do this with my father. Now a couple of weeks ago we did a training hike up on the Bibbulmun, and little did we know that a couple of days before that my dad must have got infected by some workmen who came to the house. So he got sick not long after that, and then I did as well. So I've recovered, but unfortunately my dad had a rebound infection, and so yeah, it's going to be a solo trip mostly, but I'm hoping that he'll get to join on a bit later. So I've just been dropped off by Alyssa and Miles. We're going to go up to the lighthouse, and you can hear them and yeah, get started on the track. Started. So I've said goodbye to Alyssa and Miles, and the kind of solo experience I'm going to have, it's going to be what this Cape to Cape end to end is going to be like. Really a shame that my dad got sick, because in a lot of ways my love for the southwest and this area comes from, you know, the childhood memories of road trips to Margaret River and down south. And while my dad's not a hiker or a camper, kind of wanted to, you know, give back to my dad for and share this experience kind of the way that, you know, he and mum shared it with me. So it's a real shame that it's not going to be that, but hopefully at the end get a couple of days with him as we make it to the end of the trail. So this first 3.5 Ks of the Cape to Cape is called the Access for More Trail, and that's because it's wheelchair accessible, which I think is really great because it goes through this beautiful heathlands towards Sugarloaf Rock, which is the first sort of really iconic statement landmark of the track. The one cruel irony though is you get there and then there's steps to a lookout, so they didn't quite nail the ending, but definitely worth doing, I think, even without that, you know, even with that issue at the end. That's where it was. This used to be like way closer to the start, And they've obviously moved it now 4 k's down the track. I think it's pretty awesome that you're just walking along this track with Sugarloaf Rock just casually in the background. Sugarloaf Rock always has a lot of sentimental value because I remember taking my uncle there in the 90s on a family holiday, and he said, I want to build my house right here. Every time I see it, I just think, I want to build my house right here. So yeah, lovely memories. So Yallingup is getting ever closer, which is good because that's the end of my walking for the day. Now, the first campsite of the Cape to Cape is actually one called Mount Duckworth. And we're going to come up to it very shortly. And now, to me, it's always been a weird one because it's a bit close to the start and then makes a bit of a long day for day 2. But if you're looking for a free camping site, then Mount Duckworth's your only option, really. So we'll check out Mount Duckworth on our way through. But yeah, going on to Yallingup. So that was Mount Duckworth. Not the most exciting campsite, but I guess it serves its purpose. So it's only a little bit more, and I'll be in Yallingup, where I'll meet up again with Alyssa and Miles. Hello. Made it.
Bah. Bah. Oh no.
Oh no. You fell in the water.
Oh no. Okay, so made it to Yallingup, and it's the end of day one of the Cape to Cape. Now it was a pretty easy day today. It's only about 14 k's all up from the start. First bit was wheelchair accessible, and even the bits that weren't wheelchair accessible, maybe no more than 3 or 4 hills in there. Pretty stunning start to the track with Sugarloaf Rock and all that beautiful coastal heathlands. The wildflowers were out and really good at the moment. So yeah, good first day. Not the first day I was expecting it to be, but a good one nonetheless. So a bit of an annoying change of plans. We booked accommodation for the night here, well actually in Dunsborough, and it was double booked. So, and of course, it's a long weekend, so everywhere's taken. As such, we've had a bit of a change of plans. I don't really like doing this, but I'm gonna have to keep walking and just try and find somewhere that I can stay, because it's really a case of no room at the inn at the moment. We've checked with places here and there's nothing. It's either that or double back to Duckworth, and I'm not keen to do that. So I've got a few more hours of daylight left. I'll push on. Alyssa and Miles will have to go home, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks, but I'll hopefully see them again at Preverly. It is what it is, and gonna have to get going. I think this will have to do for the night. That'll have to do. Okay, so this is the end of day one. Even more unexpected than, you know, when I got to Yallingup and thought it was unexpected. Was not, you know, thinking that Alyssa would be going home. I thought I had another day with the family, which is, you know, you know, being in COVID isolation, I kind of just wanted some time with them. So, you know, this really fucking sucks, and I'm not happy with the accommodation people for double booking us. I found a spot near Torpedo Rocks. Hopefully it's not too problematic. I mean, there's some fishermen who are coming by, but hopefully there's no trouble here tonight. It's a bit sheltered and hopefully out of the way. Didn't have time to get anything for dinner. We had bought this as a snack, so this is dinner now, and yeah, I hope tomorrow is less eventful than today was. Okay, so it is the morning of day 2, it's just before 6 o'clock, and it's light, so I'm gonna get going as soon as I can. Sleep last night was pretty good. The big Agnes tent, this is a new one person that I've got, was good. Woke up a little bit in the middle of the night. There was a bit of rain overnight, so that's going to be fun to pack up, but overall pretty good sleep considering. I'm going to get going as soon as I can because I'm keen to get the kilometers done today and hopefully check out that spring, because I'm going to need a bit of a water refill since there's no water tanks here. So yeah, let's go do it. So I'm walking on Smith's Beach now. Smith's Beach Resort's just at the other end. The sand here is a mix of firm and soft. Firm now is a bit soft back there. Hopefully the firmness is more like what we're going to experience the rest of the trip, because soft sand is very fatiguing, but we'll see. Nice early start. Hope to get there relatively early to get a good spot, because I reckon that Moses is going to be very busy today. It was busy last year, and based on the size of the groups I've seen, I reckon it'll be busy this year too. So yeah. So that rugged section we just passed through is awesome. It's one of my absolute favorite parts of the Cape to Cape, and yeah, a lot of fun going through that again. Now in the distance we can actually see Canal Rocks. Now the Cape to Cape doesn't go to Canal Rocks itself, however I'm gonna go try and find a spring that's located just before it to refill my bottles. I've always wanted to find it, and we're gonna try and find it today. So I am where the Canal Rock Spring was supposed to be. However, there's a sign back there that says no entry, so I'm guessing either it's dried up or they don't want you to go there. So I'm gonna respect the rules, push on. and just hope that my water supply lasts. So I was originally going to stop at Wired Up Rock and maybe go to the spa, but just too busy today, and I guess I can understand. It's a long weekend and yeah, it's a lovely day, so not the day for me, I think, because I just kind of want to be by myself and press on. Been pretty sunny and I'm on a broad vehicle track, so it's time for the umbrella. Walking along this continuous vehicle track has been not that exciting, and I've been sort of worryingly low on water, but just past the four-wheel drive and they gave me a bottle of water, so I was counting on that spring earlier, but what I should have been counting on was the kindness of strangers. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. And yeah, makes this long slog a bit less awful. Finally a marker. So just had a lunch stop break at Yallingup Falls. Yallingup Falls were flowing well, which definitely made the side trip worthwhile. Now heading back to the track and on the home stretch now. I think it's only like 4 k's to the end, if that. But I remember from last time, it feels a lot longer than it is, so yeah. Looking forward to being finished though. So this used to be the worst dune of the entire track. Imagine doing that with a full pack. But now they've got this. They've rerouted it, which is way better. 5k, so I made it to Moses Rock, and that definitely felt like a much more tiring day than the first. I think last time I did this with Alyssa, it was not as dry, so it rained a fair bit, and as a result it was easier walking, whereas today I felt there's a lot of sand slogging. And that vehicle track, oh my god, 5k's were just drudgery really. But other than that bit, I thought day 2 was really good. The start had, you know, a lot of things that I think I went a bit slow just because of how interesting it was, and then Quinnenut Falls at the end was flowing very well, so yeah, definitely a highlight. Good day 2. I think day 3 has some of my favorite stuff, so looking forward to setting up tent, having dinner, and yeah, recuperating for the next day.